Hey, what's up guys? I'm Apache King and welcome back to another video. Today I have another patch notes video for Black Ops 3 and this was released for the PlayStation 4 on April the 17th. So this patch is version number 1.09 and the update size is around 1.07 gigabytes, which is nice because that means that it's not including the map packs. You have to download them separately, which I think is the best way to go. Even though I can see where they were going, putting them all in one because for convenience. So then, if you want to buy them eventually or straight away, you don't have to wait for a download. Even though you have to wait for the update anyway, but it's kind of convenient. But the trouble with that is if you're on limited bandwidth and you only get a certain amount of gigs a month, or if your internet's terrible, then it's not very nice for you because you just have to wait before you can even play on multiplayer, and you might not even be buying the map packs. And if you think about it, if they were bringing out a 9.1 gig update every time there's a map pack coming out, if you was to buy the game after all the map packs come out, like before the next Call of Duty comes out, there would be over a 36 gig update, which is ridiculous. So I'm glad they decided to just do it separately. So anyway, this update brings support for the Eclipse DLC, Map Pack 2, bug fixes, and more. And this is also released on the Xbox One and the PC. And it was released on those platforms on April the 21st. And the only difference is that it doesn't have support for for the Eclipse Map Pack, but the PlayStation one does. So, like I said, it brings support for the Eclipse DLC 2. I'm not going to read through all the map descriptions because I did in my Eclipse video where I was going through each of the maps and explaining what they entail and the story behind them. So for multiplayer, the general arena season vet vanquisher calling cards should now properly unlock after meeting the required win total. Fix an issue where the rank 1 calling card was being awarded again in the after action report after winning an arena match despite the user already having the card. Earned prestige calling cards now properly display within the calling card menu. For a general gameplay, resolved issue where grey boxes were appearing in place of the NX Shadowclaw, added pre-match waiting for player's message when pre-match settings are altered in custom games. Fixed issue where the HG40 would appear as a large grey box if players first entered a zombies or campaign game and then went to multiplayer. Fix an issue where double winner's circle would appear if the top scoring player would quit the match just after the host ended the game. Fixed issues with the black cell projectile not properly impacting UAVs. Additional improvements to bot path selection and correction when becoming stuck. Fixed an issue where certain weapons could be fired faster than their intended fire rate. There are some fixes for the black market. The fixed issue where the wrong portrait image was appearing for Battery's MMA specialist theme, and they've also fixed an exploit where players were able to obtain more crypto keys than intended by manipulating game lobbies. There's also an update for perks, for the anti-up perk, and that has increased starting score streak amount from 100 to 150. There's some specialist changes. For the general, reduced specialist earn rate in the hardpoint game type. For the Reaper, reduced accuracy when firing unzoomed, reduced ammo count from 120 to 100. For Outrider, increased first raise speed, increased ADS speed, increased sprint recovery speed, and they've increased the ammo count from 8 to 10. For the Spectre, reduced leftover power when Spectre is killed while Ripper is active. For the Ruin, increased overdrive earn rate. For Nomad, increased rejack earn rate. For Reaper, increased psychosis earn rate. For Firebreak, reduced heatwave earn rate. And for Battery, reduced kinetic armor earn rate. For weapons, the submachine guns for the Kuda, they've reduced one-hit kill range in hardcore mode. Laser sights bonus more aligned with bonus received on other SMGs. Reduced ADS movement but no longer lose speed while firing. For the VMP, reduced ADS movement but no longer lose speed while firing. For the Weevil, removed speed reduction while firing, increased ADS speed, increased sprint recovery speed, increased 5-hit kill range. That was for the Weevil, by the way. For the Vesper, removed speed reduction while firing, increased ADS speed, increased sprint recovery speed, increased ability to control recoil. And there's a few others. For example, for the LMGs, for the BRM, increased ADS outspeed, increased recoil stability. For the Dingo, they've increased tightness of bullet spread while ADS, increased hipfire accuracy. And for the 48 Dredge, increased fire rate, increased ADS outspeed. There's some attachments changes. For the laser sight, increased the accuracy bonus received from laser sight. For recon, increased recoil stability. For BOA, increased the recoil stability. Same for the thermal, and the same for the ballistics CPU. For score streaks, for the Rolling Thunder, increased drone count, and they've increased the entry speed. For the RAPS deploy ship, increased drone count per drop, and for the RAPS drones, increased movement speed of drones. So by the sounds of it, they're basically making the RAPS even more powerful. So that's quite a good thing, because, you know, they're a fairly high score streak, and since they're spiky balls of death, as people call them, they should be good, to be honest. So that's cool. For maps, for Nuketown, they've added additional spawn logic to mitigate spawn trapping, and for Infection, closed up a line of sight through the woodpile outside of the barn, fixed an issue where players could reach outside of the intended play space. Some game modes have been changed. For hardcore, in hardcore game modes, fixed an issue where the owner of a care package would be killed if a teammate stood under it during the first 15 seconds of a round. For hardpoint, adjusted positioning of objective markers inside of the hardpoint drone to be more centralized. And for uplink, improved the ability to pick up a dropped satellite drone. We've also done some stuff to the challenges. The challenge 100%er now properly appears when completing all of the multiplayer challenges listed under operations. They've increased window of time to earn the tag and bag medal, fixing an issue where players could earn the heat stroke medal when killing an enemy stunned by a teammate. They have some zombies updates as well. There's general, fixed a bug relating to certain attachments not working correctly with upgraded weapons, addressed stability issues regarding cross-made play in split screen, blocked an exploit that allowed the players to use the death machine indefinitely, resolved an exploit allowing players to access unintended areas. For Shadows of Evil, addressed an issue where players would rarely be killed while riding the train, fixed several bugs with the undead man walking gobblegum. For Der Eisendrach, balance improvements of the Krieg Kalit Lu Gastaham and Krieghaho Nal Amahogorak bows, addressed a number of exploits that allow extended use of the Ragnarok DG4, resolved a bug where the Ragnarok DG4 would put away before expiration. Fix an issue where skulls would not appear after being collected during the bow upgrade quest, and addressed a variety of exploits where players were able to exit the playable area. For Dead Ops Arcade 2, increased weighting for karma points to determine winner in ROG event, fixed bug where a player in Last Stand could pick items up, fixed bug where score multiplier got out of sync with multiplier increment bar on players fated with fortune or fortitude. Added animations to Siege Chicken, round no longer expires if a boss is still alive, and added new recurring challenge 8 before fate. So no, that's basically it, guys. I just did a summary. If you want to see the full list of changes, I'll leave a link down below in the description, and you can go have a look yourself. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.